Welcome to History Adventuring. This is episode number 374. I'm Brad Hall, and today we're living where things get stolen in Phoenix and Los Angeles. I've always lived where things have gotten stolen, and it looks like I always will. When I first moved to Phoenix, I lived in a sketchy neighborhood that hardly even seemed safe to walk around in, especially at night. It certainly wasn't a safe place to leave your car doors unlocked, or to just leave a bike leaning against a fence. And when I moved into another sketchy neighborhood in Tempe, I made a point to bring my bicycle into my apartment. I also didn't go out wandering around at night. When I moved into some sketchy neighborhoods in the Los Angeles area, I was also cautious. I have to admit that it jangled my nerves to always hear car alarms or the wail of police sirens day and night, and I wanted out of those neighborhoods. But it turns out that there's really no getting away from worrying about your stuff getting stolen, as long as you have stuff. When I moved into my safe little suburban neighborhood, where I still am, in Glendale, Arizona, I kept locking everything up. I put my car in the garage, locked, and closed the garage door. I installed security doors. It did seem kind of paranoid of me. I was still imagining that I felt earthquakes. And then my neighbor's Lexus got stolen from his driveway. And over the years, I've known a lot of wealthy people who live in pretty much the same nervous state that I was way back in the day in California. The solution, of course, is to own no stuff. I've never really met anyone like that. Even the transient people I've known have had to worry about having their shoes being stolen while they slept on the beach. And so I'm trying to remember when I owned no stuff. It was when I was about 4. I remember that because when I was 5, my vroom motor was stolen off my bike. My parents had bought me the bike, but the vroom motor, it just made noise and mounted on the handlebars. I had won in a coloring contest from the Post Cereal Company. And it hurt my feelings when I walked over from t-ball practice at the park and it was gone. Luckily, my training wheels weren't stolen, so I could get home. Now, as I go into my golden years, I'd like to believe that aside from a few hearts and kisses, I haven't stolen anything. I grew up reading comic books, and I wanted to be the good guy. The man I wanted to grow up to be would be the Lone Ranger, or Zorro. Now when I look in the mirror at my gray hair, I see Don Quixote, but never a bad guy. Never, ever. But it turns out that there really are no bad guys, only little animals that feel that they need to take things in order to survive. There's no way of getting away from having stuff being stolen, because even on your big ranch in Montana, there will probably be raccoons. This has been History Adventuring. I'll talk to you later.